So we've got a problem. Problem is we can't leave New Orleans quite yet. And the bigger problem is I'm kind of worried that I might be going blind. Seriously. So here's the deal, especially for those of you who are new. We live in a school bus. We are working our way west, and we were supposed to be on the road today to, well, points west. Problem is, my left eyeball. So about 3 days ago, I got this floater in my eye, but saying I have a floater in my eye is like saying the Empire State Building is just a building. This thing is huge. It's almost dead center of my visual sight, and it looks like a fly is trying to land on my eye. Well, I thought it would get better, and it has gotten a little smaller over the past couple days, but starting last night, it also got a little worse. By worse, I mean it's now sore. It feels swollen. It feels thick and scratchy and achy, and I don't know what the hell's going on with it. So I found an ophthalmologist here in New Orleans who can see us this afternoon, and in about an hour we're going to head out there, and I'm a little worried, to be honest. I'm a little worried about what they're going to tell me. Thank you. Sounds like the right name. That's the place. I know. Am I weird because I want to play with all this stuff? Alright, lead me in. Well, it's a little bit funny. Okay, I've had something called a posterior vitreous detachment. Not as scary as a retinal detachment, and as soon as we find our way to a restaurant, I will explain what those three letters mean. Assuming we can find the restaurant. Which way are we facing, baby? We're going this way now. Maybe. Okay, it was a little crowded and loud in there, so I'll step outside and tell you what's happening. By the way, I think I look devilishly mysterious in these glasses. I may wear them all the time. Anyway, PBD. Man, that's seriously bright. Sorry, I gotta put these things back on. Between your lens and your retina, which is in the back of your eyeball, there's this big gooey glob of liquid. That's called your vitreous. Mine has detached from the back of the retina, which is causing the giant fly weird thing to appear in my eye. Now, when I asked the doctor what the major cause of it was, it's unfortunately age. It will fade over time. If it gets really bad and I have a lot of flashes, I'm supposed to go see another ophthalmologist, because then it could be a retinal tear, and that's really bad. But for now, it's an age-related eye event that if I play with it and look up and down all around, I can make it move, so it has entertainment value. And the good news is I get to stay one more day in New Orleans. One more day of New Orleans food. So let's get back here. Oops. That's barbecue sauce. Okay, I have no idea if you can actually see. I get my glasses. Hang on a second. And we're back, and I honestly still can't even tell if I'm in focus or if there's light shining on my face. Anyway, we are back from lunch. We had an uneventful trip here, despite the fact that our Uber driver really likes Ron DeSantis, and we bit our tongue, but that's for a whole nother video. All right, we have a problem now, besides this. So here's the problem. I woke up this morning with all of this going on. I'm being attacked. And I just said, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to share this with each and every one of you. Well, I do have to wait a week, and maybe by the end of the video, we'll make sure that it's all gone away. But what do we do now? I mean, I guess this could be like a pick-your-own travel story on one hand. So would you like to spend about 30 minutes talking about the migration patterns of wild narwhals, or would you like to see the really cool place that we're going to be staying tonight? So how is this for a great night's parking spot? But unfortunately, we're not here right now. We're here. And yeah, I know that's very confusing. Let me explain. It has been a very, very long day. My eye is bugging me. Last night, we were in New Orleans staying over, and tomorrow night, we're going to be, well, back on that beach in Texas. But in between the two, well, we're here in this casino lot because I just didn't have 9 hours of driving in me, and I got to explain what's been going on there. Okay, that huge blob that has been swirling all around my eyeball, it's moved to kind of dead center. Now, I want to give you a really good analogy. Picture you're driving in a windshield and some big 5-pound yucky bug splatted right here on this side. I mean, gooey, viscous, dare I say moist, just covering that side of the windscreen. But over on this side of the windscreen, nice and clear. Now the problem is you're driving down the road, you're constantly moving your eyes back and forward, left and around, just trying to get around the gooey mess on one side and see out the other side. That has been my entire day's driving. But for tonight, I am heading over to that Golden Nugget. I'm going to have myself an adult beverage. I'm going to try to earn enough money to hire a chauffeur so I don't have to drive this thing. But tomorrow, you and I will be back on that beach and, oh my God, never would have thought I'd see you. Can't tell. It's a beautiful sunset over there. Apparently casino parking lots have more than just gambling. We'll see you tomorrow. Yes, sir. We are actually parked on a beach for the night. We are in Magnolia Beach, or just outside of it, somewhere in Texas. And I gotta tell you, it's a little chilly. And I know, I've actually confused you a lot with all of this time travel nonsense. And I know it's a hobby of mine, but I will try really hard to, well, not bebop around anymore. But no promises. Okay, I hope you can hear me. It is more than a little windy. We got here more than a little late. I kind of wanted to be able to enjoy this in some sunshine, but alas, no, it was a long driving day. And I'm gonna go back in the bus. I want to talk to you about the eyeball. And then maybe tomorrow we can wake up and the wind won't be so bad. And we can discover what this place is, because it's free parking for up to 2 weeks on the Gulf of Mexico. You can't beat this.
Nice to hear the ocean.
It is. The ocean is very loud. Now, as I was saying out on the beach before I got frozen solid, ooh, a little splashy. One of the problems that we've had, whoops, should have said when. One of the problems that we've had for a long time is, how do you get stuff delivered to you? You know, Amazon, whoever else. You don't have a fixed address, you can't get things delivered. I thought that was my biggest problem. Until, how do you find a doctor? If you don't have a fixed address and you don't know the area, how in the hell do you find a doctor that you need, like an ophthalmologist? This was a struggle, one that, well, frankly, I didn't plan for. Metal straws save the planet. Hi. That's Nikki back there, rolling her eyes at me. We do have a Christmas tree. It is getting to be the seat. We need to replace the batteries. Okay, have I killed enough time? What did I want to tell you? Nikki says I have to hurry up because it's time to cook. Basically, I am one of those Neanderthal stubborn guys who never really believes he's ever going to get sick. I've been blessed with a very good immune system, well, too good at times, and I never really thought about what am I going to do if I need medical help, and it was a little scary and a bit of a scramble. It's, I guess I should be pondering this. I am 62 now. Anyway, not something to decide tonight. Tonight, vodka tonic and some kind of food. Have yet to figure out what it is. Maybe tomorrow we'll regroup, talk about eyeballs and beaches and other things. So, we'll see you then. Good morning. Now, we were only supposed to be here on this beach for one night, but we got things to do. We've got to regroup, do some grocery shopping, and frankly, I want to give my eyeball a rest. I've been driving for 2 days straight, this little blurry haze, and it's not better, and I think if I give it one more day, I'll feel better about life myself. I'm going to step away from the beach for a few minutes because that wind is brutal down there. However, I got to tell you, sleeping mere feet away from those crashing waves, the music of the ocean, it was an incredible night's sleep. Now, I have a little concern. I know that this video seems clickbaity, it maybe seem opportunistic. Is that the word, opportunistic? I can't say it. You know what I mean. And yeah, maybe it is. Maybe I capitalized a little bit on this eye thing, but I also kind of came to realize that I've been more than a little bit worried. I've actually been, and this is the first time I've even said this out loud, I've actually been scared. I realize that maybe I can put up with some things. I don't know, if I were to break my leg or something like that. Eyesight, losing my eyesight is a mountain I don't want to climb. It literally scared the crap out of me when all of a sudden things were going blurry, things were obscuring my vision, and I had no idea what they were. You can teach a 62-year-old man anything, you can teach him this. take damn care of yourself. Take better care of yourself. I don't know, maybe this whole eye thing is, well, food for me to do better in other areas as well. With that, I'm going to go to the grocery store, a chill back, a kick back, and I'm going to enjoy this cold but wonderful beach. Thanks for watching.